Hello! We're Izzie and Ciara. In August of 2023, we left our tiny rented London flat for a life on the canals.
There's been lots of ups and downs and we never seem to stop learning. We've decided to document our adventures, bringing you guys along with us.
Join us as we explore the UK waterways and renovate our 62-foot floating home, Lavender Lee. Good afternoon. So, ignore the sock bunting here and the chaos of my packing, but tomorrow morning I am heading off to Utah for 2 weeks for a job. We've kind of like vaguely mentioned it a couple of times, but yes, that is tomorrow. My flight is tomorrow morning, but before then I've got to pack. Me and Izzie are about to go on a little pizza date before I go, just for lunch, and then when we come back we're going to move the boat to the next spot so Izzie doesn't have to worry about, you know, filling up on water or anything like that while they're by themselves. And yeah, we'll bring you guys along with us. It has been the most beautiful weather for the last couple of days. Look at that. Hello.
Just putting on my socks.
Just getting ready for our little lunch date.
I'm aware I'm always a bit sodden at the beginning of a video, and that's usually because like my hair goes absolutely crazy in the night, so I often like have to wet it to calm it down.
Yeah.
But I'm just always looks like I've just been for a dip.
Yeah.
I am wearing swimming shorts, so
They look cool, I like them.
no from the dogs.
The dogs aren't in it.
Good.
But yeah, we're just about to go on our last supper. It's not the last supper.
She's going for 2 weeks. We're acting like she's going for
I'm gonna
months.
miss you though.
Yeah, and I'm gonna come with you to the airport tomorrow morning.
Yeah, probably bring you guys along.
Yes.
Maybe.
But you'll be very early. I mean, we have to be at the airport for 7 o'clock.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I'm just holding socks. I'm just saying socks.
I just bought some new yarn and stuff, so I have a crochet project for the flight because it's like a 10-hour flight.
And I'm gonna make Ciara a travel bag to take on the plane because you're a bit of a nervous flyer, aren't you?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna make you a little bag of like surprises that you can kind of go through and have a look.
Very sweet.
And so you can have on the flight with you.
And we do
A bit sunburned.
probably a little bit.
Ciara, you're looking very summery.
Thank you.
What do you think you're gonna have?
Pizza.
Any particular pizza?
No.
No, just any.
I'm just gonna see what's there. I think it just looks like a really nice place,
It
doesn't
did.
it?
You thought it looked like a little romantic spot, so I wanted to go there before you left.
Yeah. Before we have to move the boat from here as well, because it's only like a 5-minute walk away, which is nice.
The summer that left was powder dust and dated perfume. My golden best dress was tangled up in pretty girls and they'd succumb.
You excited for the pizza?
Very excited. I'm really hungry. It's so hot though.
It's so hot.
It's so warm. We haven't had any spring.
No.
We were saying this, weren't we?
It's gone from like winter to summer,
That's it.
effectively. So what's our first course?
It is. I don't even actually know what it is. It's like a mushroom toasting. I don't know. Izzie chose it. It looks nice. It's very good. What's your verdict?
It's delicious. I wonder if we're going to have the appetite to eat all of it, but
Might have to take some with us.
I'm excited. Bye, baby coots.
Girl, can you hold my temper while I smoke? Keep your mind on dirty lines left on a stick and poke. You hold my hand and ask, is there something left? So I look you in the eye and I feel your lips meet mine. I'm yours again. I'm yours again. Don't be my
So as you can hear, probably somewhere in the background, we've got the water filling up. We've stopped for services, so we're gonna do the bins and the toilet. Now, it's a bit awkward here because this towpath is probably one of the busiest bits of towpath, I'd say, in London. I don't know if that's being dramatic, but it feels like this particular section is probably quite popular. There's a lot of cyclists going by, a lot of traffic. Now, the awkward thing is that obviously our hose is having to stretch across the towpath, and we've laid it across the floor. But yeah, I'm just a bit like, it's less than ideal, and I worry that someone might fall over it. We already had someone kind of say a comment about the fact that we should just put the hose away, but we need water, we've run out of water. There's no chance, unfortunately. We're just gonna have to fill our boat up. I'll show you what it looks like. Now, something that's interesting about our water is that our breather hose has never been plumbed in correctly. But essentially there's like an excess breather hole that when you're filling up with water and the water tank gets completely full, it comes out and runs out of the boat or up into the bow or something like that, so it's not coming into the boat and overflowing inwards, if that makes sense. But ours doesn't do that. I'll show you. It's kind of like the pipe has just been cut. It's like not long enough to be plumbed in. I wonder if the guy who fitted it just measured it wrong or whatever. So that's something we are going to have to fix at some point because it is really annoying. So it means that we have to tuck this hose here out from the water tank area and underneath this door to stop the excess water from leaking inside the boat, which is just so bizarre. In the interim, we have to keep it kind of stashed in a old water bottle container so it doesn't leak all over the floor. It just seems really stupid, and it's definitely one of those things that we're going to have to save up to do. Just setting the lock, and then it will bring Labby through. You feeling good? You embarrassed that I'm vlogging in public? Yeah.
Paper, fix me up with super glue. 'Cause my friend, I think I'm falling, think I'm breaking hearts for you, and my hands have started shaking.
I also remember that this was the very first lock that me and Ciara sat by when we were considering buying a boat, and I remember trying to explain to Ciara how I thought locks worked because she was baffled by it all. So yeah, another full circle moment for us.
I'm yours again. Don't be my friend. I'm yours again. Wrap me round with paper, fix me up with super glue. 'Cause my friend, I think I'm falling, think I'm breaking hearts for you, and my hands have started shaking 'cause I'm scared to be afraid. But my dear, I've started screaming, please don't.
We're doing a very tight turn.
Please don't let me
Did it. Honestly, I wasn't expecting it to be almost like winding and going into the whole situation, but that's what happened. Did great. And we've made it, so yeah, I'm hoping that we'll find somewhere to moor up soon. I've got like kind of territory that I want to stay in while Ciara's away, that I feel like I've got friends nearish by and stuff, so yeah. That also means that we're now no longer on the Regents Canal.
Yeah,
we're on
it's the Hertford Union Canal?
No, it's the Grand Union Hertford Arm or something like that. Not quite sure, we'll have to look.
As per usual, I don't know.
I don't know. But yeah, exciting, another bit of canal.
It's time and I'm not worried now that I'm with you. I'll stay till dark clouds closing and the sky's not blue. stars keep falling and the water turns to dust, love. When they desertly close your eyes and feel my touch now.
We're all moored up. It's getting dark now because we ended up meeting one of our neighbours and ended up having a chat for like an hour.
Just sitting out having a glass of wine and chatting with him.
Which was really nice. And it was really nice because they were a little oh, the kettles. Go. Ah.
The kettle is sorted and resolved.
No, but it was really nice because they have 2 kids and they have a third on the way, and they're still, you know, living the boat life, which was really nice because, you know, I think it's lovely that I think a lot of people would see a baby as a reason to like move back onto land, or, you know,
which it is in some ways, but it's wonderful for us. Well, we're nowhere near kids ourselves as a couple, but it's nice to see that could be in the future. We wouldn't have to give up boat life if we wanted a family. Anyway, I'm just going to make Ciara I think it's like a green pesto lasagna thing for dinner. We've been having lots of delicious food today, sort of as like a celebration of your last day. We are acting like you're leaving forever. She's going for 2 weeks.
it's literally only 2 weeks.
Yeah, it's just
but
2 weeks.
But we love each other's company.
So yeah, I just thought I'd do something special, cook you a nice dinner.
Thank
and then early bedtime. No
Gotta
watching
get
Call
up.
the Midwife, which is
I
on
want
you.
to watch Call the Midwife.
Which is on you.
We were watching Downton. We're now watching Call the Midwife. We've got to get up at 5 a.m, which I'm not looking forward to.
And then I'll say farewell.
Aww.
And then I'll be alone.
You're going to come with me to the airport, though.
Yeah, of course I am. I don't care. We're having to leave at like 5 in the morning, but I'll be there.
Be nice.
School your footsteps, struggling, left me in my hands, struggling. I reached out, got strung out, let me down again. Remind me, imbibe me, let me be a friend,
It's a bit cold today, so I've just chucked on a jumper. Yeah, today I'm going to do some music stuff. My mum has sent me the prompt festival because I will be going to Crick this weekend by myself, as my lovely Ciara is away in America. She's been away for a couple of days now and seems to be having a really good time. So yeah, it's not my usual genre. She wants something quite like uplifting, I don't know, something that's fitting with like an exciting place full of lots of people. But yeah, it's been all right on the boat without Ciara. There was a hairy moment when I had to empty the Elsan by myself because we are double moored and we're on the outside at the moment because in London it's very busy. And the front and the back of the boats aren't lined up because we're actually moored against a boat that isn't as long as us, which meant that I had to sort of precariously carry the box of toilet, I suppose, like across the cab and try and like shift it across. So that was a precarious moment where like so much could have gone wrong. Our other cassette has broken again. We thought we'd fixed it, but it's broken, which means that I'm down to just one cassette, which is annoying because I was hoping not to have to empty it loads by myself, just because it's heavy to carry, and my back is very bad. But yeah, it's not the end of the world. My plan before I go in the next couple of days is just to make the boat really nice for when Ciara gets back, as I'm going off for some driving lessons with my dad up north. So yeah, would like to finally learn to drive this year after many years of like starting to learn and then not do my test because COVID or financial reasons. I'm quite determined to do it this year. So yes, this is my little floating music studio. I'm finally sort of getting it set up. I'd like to build eventually some more shelves because at the moment things are sort of precariously balanced. I've finally got a new laptop, which I by some miracle managed to get on credit, because usually me and Ciara never get accepted for anything except with upfront money because we're freelancers. Having a new laptop means that I should be able to edit videos easier and also like edit music. I've got a microphone set up here, my audio interface, and I only play piano and I sing, but you can hear that in my songs I often use like lots of different instruments, and that is because I write the parts for them using something called virtual instruments. In an ideal world, with a bit of budget behind me, I'd then like go and record them with some live instrumentalists, which is what I did on my EP for When I Sleep. But yeah, for now, it's like a good starting point. I can make things sound pretty good just with the piano and with some like music production wizardry, which I am still kind of in the learning process of. So yeah, today I'm going to write a song inspired by the word festival. The sun is coming out, it's starting to feel kind of summery. I might even get this jumper off. Ignore my headphone hair, but I have finished. It's very different to my usual stuff, but my mum wanted me to do something that was really playful, and I was trying to think of like the different instruments that could encompass that, like the xylophone and stuff like that. I'll have previewed a little bit over the top of like the time lapse, but you'll have to tune into next week's video at Crick to see the full song. But yeah, just thought I'd do something a bit different this afternoon. Hello. So, while I was having my dinner, which I haven't finished, I noticed that the light in the saloon was flickering. Lights only sort of flicker on the boat when we're really low on batteries. So, I went over to check the batteries, and on my way, I noticed that the fridge was like clearly struggling. I kind of knew what I was about to walk into in the engine room. I'm using the light on the Bluetti that we have, which I can, I suppose, bring with me into the bedroom and stuff. I will just have to wash up tomorrow and not use any more lights today. Essentially, I'm going to go take you to just have a little look at the batteries and see whether they've recovered now I've turned the inverter off. Who, oh my gosh, who would want this setting? I don't understand. Bluetti, please. So we are here in the engine room, engine still up. Haven't looked up the back yet, need to do that because the flies are coming in. It's not looking good. I mean, they've recovered to 12 volts, which is better than you'd expect, considering 5 seconds ago it was on 11.2. Okay, so I'm going to lock up the back and try and deal with the situation. I don't know. I am back in the engine bay. I have taken everything up and kind of bilged out the rainwater. I think we've got a bit of a leak. I can hear it when it rains really heavily. I can hear a little dripping noise in the engine bay, and Ciara says she thinks she knows where the leak is, but she hasn't told me. So I'll let her kind of work out that mystery when she's back, but it's nothing loads. So I just used the bilge pump to get rid of the water that was coming in there. So there she is in her glory. You can see here. Oh, try not to trigger my vertigo. That would be always is beautiful. There's quite a lot of water here underneath the engine. So I've got this here, wet vac, which I'm just going to fill up and try and get out whatever's here, because our bilge pump only takes when it's really full from this section here. Good afternoon. I had a bit of a funny turn, like some sort of Victorian woman yesterday. I think it was like some sort of 24-hour sick bug, like kind of just after I finished emptying the engine bay, which I estimate had about 50 to 60 litres in it. It was really full. After I finished emptying all that, not in the canal, for those of you who are wondering, because obviously the wildlife don't need that. Yeah, I felt really ill. I was really poorly. I'm feeling a bit better today. It's a lovely sunny day. I haven't been out enjoying it. I've just sort of been resting. For those of you watching the video now, I will be in Crick on the day that you are watching, probably on the Sunday. You've got one more video with just me and without Ciara, unfortunately, where I will be going to Crick and showing you guys what that is all about. I've not been before, so I don't really know like what to expect. I just wanted to say another huge thank you to everyone who bought us a coffee this week. Specific thank yous go to John, Deb and Karen, Sharon, Mark, Mike, Sarah, Anka and Claire for being so wonderful and generous and supporting us both. Yeah, we are loving making videos and we want to be able to continue bringing them to you every week. We're sorry that there wasn't one last week, but I hope you can understand that sometimes life just happened and it took all of our kind of energy and focus away, unfortunately, and we wanted to come back and be able to give you the proper focus.
Thanks for watching this week's video. We really enjoyed the great sunny weather but not so much running out of power. Please follow along at Izzie and Ciara on Instagram for more boaty adventures. Bye!